Good afternoon, welcome back to another AB Neo full flight video. A little bit late this week. I did actually record a video over the weekend, but just wasn't really happy with the outcome, so I canned it. And this is actually due to a viewer request. They said I need to do more Pakistan flights, so I'm doing one. We're going from Quetta International Airport all the way to Islamabad in the Serene Air 737-800. Pretty quick flight, about an hour and 15 minutes or so, but we do have some very mountainous terrain to clear, as you can see in the preview behind me here. We're sitting at around 5,500 feet here at Quetta. So it's a high altitude airport, and Islamabad is, I actually don't know, I think it's about 1,000 foot above the sea level as well. So yeah, very mountainous terrain here in Pakistan. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the flight deck and get things underway. Okay, so I've pretty much just done the usual, powered up the aircraft, aligned to the IRSs. We just need to get the plan activated and get out of here. It is currently 10 past 12. What time was I meant to fly? I forget what times. We have got a 1:30 p.m. Yeah, 1:30 p.m. departure. It is currently 10 past 1, so we haven't got a lot of time to get this done. We'll assume passengers are boarding as we set things up, because sure, why not? So let's activate. So I've got to go flight plan request first. I've already done the flight plan. It's already locked in. So I'll just pretty much do the setup real quick. We are departing from, there's no point in putting that in yet because it will load over top. And it's just uplink is loading. There it is. Activate that. Okay, cool. So taking off from runway 31 right. Where are you? Right, there you go. And we'll go next. Clear that. I'll just double check that that is actually all fine. So we're going from Momka, and then we've got Zulu 304, and then Zulu Bravo, and then Golf 325, Hungu, Juliet 165, and Fateh, I don't know how to say. I really apologise if I'm getting these wrong. Cool, that is all fine. So departure, arrival, departure. We're going from, what did I say? I said 31 right on the Momka 1 Alpha. That's this one here. No transition. So why is it? Okay, sure. Didn't ask me to execute that. That's weird. Arrival will be on ILS 28 right, and it's direct. Have we got the transition? No, we don't. So execute that. Go back to legs. What is going on here? It didn't ask me to execute anything. It's really weird. Okay, we do have a disco though. Let's get that. Just going to check rad nav. Where is... Oh, I'm not in the Airbus. Oh. I'm lost in my own... Oh, in its index approach. 110.70279 series. Let's just double check that is correct. 110.70. Okay, so it did go in. Meant to be 278 series. We've got 279. That's still fine. Okay, we'll go back to idents. I just got a little bit lost in the in everything there for a sec. Flight number is, I think we are, yeah, SEO, CO, SEO 553. Cool. That was all in. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay, let's put some weights and values into here, which I haven't actually done over this side. Fuel should be, it's not a very long trip, so 6.4 tons. Passengers is 146, it's not too many. Payload or cargo 3.4 split over, so I've got 1,400 in the front. I don't know how you guys do this. I always do a little bit more in the front in the 800, and a little less in the back. The 700 seems to be the opposite. It's more in the front, less in the back. Okay, so it's 3.4 tons. Pushback, don't need to worry about. Doors already open. We'll chuck that back to ground services. Awesome, that's all good. There's no jetway as you would have seen. So over this side, fuel 6.40. Fuel weight is 58.2. Reserve 0. Cost index, I have made it up, is 2.5. Flight cruising altitude is 350. You know, I could have just done actually performance in a request, but I'll put it manually anyway. Transition altitude is 12,000. It's going to let me put it in now. Oh, yeah, it is. Cruise wind is 262 at 32 knots for our average cruise wind. Everything else is all fine. Next page, nothing on here we need to worry about. That was performance takeoff. Okay, runway wind at present. Sorry, as of 15 minutes ago, actually, is... so we have got no warnings, but it is instrument flight rules, 31 degrees centigrade and haze. I don't remember seeing any haze out there. No, there's no haze. Oh, you know what? You know what? No, not GSX. This happened to me the other day. Weather, live weather, yep. Time is live. Okay, cool. No, okay, there's no haze. That's really, really weird. I'd spawned in and my live weather and live time had turned off somehow. I hadn't changed it. Anyway, wind is 360 at 6 knots. Not anything we can't handle. Is there a slope on this runway? What are we taking off in? 3-1 right. 3-1 right. The slope is -6. I'll go -0.7 on this one. And it's dry. That's all cool. Flaps will be 5. Oh, should we do flaps 5 or should we do flaps 10? We're high altitude, so we're going to go flaps 10. No, not 510. Wow. We're going to go flaps 10. CG is 4.35 for our trim, which we're pretty much... No, we need to see a little bit more. About there. Cool. V1, 137, VR, 138, and 144 for V2. So let's put that into here now. So 154. Heading 314, pretty much facing the way we want to go, and our cruise altitude is 350. This will not take long at all to set up. Do like a good quick setup. 350. Runway length is 11,962. Okay, cool. That's all fine. Approach 110.70 on the ILS. We'll put that in now. 110.70 on both. Cool. Everything else is for later. Descent. Now I'm going to just go forecast. Descent winds request, and I'll request those to be put in from the wind plan that I have actually downloaded. It does take a little bit of time. Okay, we might have to put it in manually. That's fine because we have got the data. So we'll go 310. We'll go 200, and we'll go 100. Oh, I haven't got the universal, the UFT, the Universal Flight Tablet for PMDG, because I purchased the 737s from the marketplace back when I was on Xbox, and we have got about a 5 to 6 week wait before it does come to the marketplace, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. I'm pretty used to manually entering a lot of this data from Xbox days. Cool, that's all. And it's not asking me to execute anything. It's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Just go Go double check, go back to index and go back to descent forecast. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, cool. It's weird that I'm not having to execute. I think that's everything in. I think we're all good to go. We do need to turn some stuff on though, so we get the yaw damper on, the window heat on now. We do need our hydraulics, voice recorder. 350 is our cruise for the cabin pressure. And what is our airport elevation? 17 or 1750. Well, I say it's 2,000 feet up, so it's a little below that. 1750, everything else is all fine. We can turn on the flight directors. Was it a direct departure? I don't think there was a SID. Right, your flight plan. Oh, there was a SID. Okay, there's no star. So we'll go... why is that not working? Why? What have I not turned on? I've not turned something on. There's something not on up here. It has been ages since I've flown this. No, everything's on. What have I not done? Flight directors are on. I can't select LNAV or VNAV for some reason. That's okay, we'll come back to that. We might have to do that once we are in the air. Well, I've got a blue line. Okay. Something's not quite right here. Oh, execute. Execute now comes up. Okay, cool. So now can we select that? Nope. Something's still not right. What is going on? Route. Execute. Ah, there you go. Far out. Now I need to double check everything. Something. Yeah, no, it's all active. Arrival. Yep. And no. Star. Okay, so I hadn't executed. Ah, okay, because yeah, nothing was showing on the nav display. Now, if we actually have a look at the nav display, you can see on the screen above my head that we sort of take off from here and we'll head. Do I need to zoom in a bit? Yeah, so we'll take off and we'll head around and up. Go back. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, so we'll take off, head around, take a slight right, and then pretty much go right around and down. Now, I did a test flight in this, and I took all that out. And then if we look out here, there is 10,000 feet of mountains right there, so 5,000 feet above where we are, which we need to fly over. And I was in the A320 and got very, very close to just skimming the belly of the aircraft across the top of those. So that's why we do have to take off and do a bit of a circle to gain altitude. Learned that the hard way. Okay, so I need to put some information in here. What is our decision height is 1950, so I might as well put that in now. Because unlike the 787, you can put it in now and save it for later, which is really cool. 50, awesome. And the barometric pressure in Quetta at the moment is 29.91. Data on that one. We won't on that one, but we will put that out to 40 miles. Sweet, we are all good to go. I think, yeah. Yep, I'm going to do a double check of some stuff and things, but we are pretty much all good to get out of here. Go. So we'll just wait for the last of the passengers to load. We are going to be a little bit late taking off. It's 25 minutes past the hour now. So we did have a 1:30 PM takeoff time. It is currently 1:25, so we'll let the passengers load, and then we'll push back and start, get out to the runway, and get this Boeing in the air. I'll see you back well, it'll be in just a second because the magic of video. Okay, so passengers should have loaded by now. We still have stairs connected, courtesy of Air Blue, because I don't have any Serene Air ground equipment in GSX. But let's get some things underway. So first thing I need to do is get the APU started up. So start that up. While we're doing that, we will actually get the stairs out of here. Waiting for your action. Close left entry forward. Well, it just did close, so thanks for that. So this is an add-on airport. The reason why we're not over by the jetways is because they're not real. They don't operate, as you can see at the top of the screen. So we're parked at a remote stand. Okay, so passengers are, we probably could put some seatbelts on as well. The APU should just about be fired up. Not as quick as the 787. There it is. Okay, we'll go to APU. Better get some APU bleed going as well. Get some air through the cabin. Everything else is all fine. Oh, we'll turn on the rest of the fuel pumps. Might as well. I only got fuel in the left and right tanks today because it's not very long flights. But let's get GSX doing its thing. We want to prepare for pushback and departure.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
So Serene Air, I think, is the only carrier in Pakistan that flies the 737. Pakistan International flies the A320 series. We're going to go straight back.
Release parking brakes.
Oh yeah, I better do that.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Oh, I will do that as well. That made a weird noise. Are we starting? Yes, we are. We have positive start. Why are we turning? Oh, we're not. It was just lining us up. Cool. Oh, let's get fuel flow into number 2. Why are we, no, why are we turning? Okay, it's meant to be a straight back pushback, but it's turning us for some reason. That's a bit odd. That's fine. Where is it turning us? Okay, we're going to turn down there. That's weird. That's not where I told the aircraft to go. Okay, we can start engine number 1.
Set parking brakes.
I can.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, let's see what my voice sounds like today. Where are we?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, so we can put the flaps to 5. She'll give us a couple of waves. There's 1. And 2. Sweet, we should be good to go. So we're gonna pretty much do a U-turn and come around here. 3-1 right is this one down here. So we do have to do we don't have to do backtracking actually, we just have to go across the runway and head down. So because we're so high in altitude, it does take a little bit for it to get going. There we go. You see the runway. This is a free, free airport from Flightsim.to. It's not bad for free. I'm not going to complain about it, but I couldn't find one that was kind of good. Bit of a shame. The Islamabad one is a bit better, but there's no jetways for some reason. But hats off to the contributors to Flightsim.to who give us this all for free. It is always appreciated to not have to pay for scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're actually going to taxi down 31 right. See the city of Quetta just over there. So the buildings sort of have been envisioned. I think that came with the airport. Brakes are really sensitive. I need to fix that. Anyway, we're almost here. Just need to turn here, and we're at 3-1 right. Oh, down a bit of a hill by the looks of it. Oh, I'm not. That's not taxi line. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, my brakes are really sensitive. They're just barely touching them, and it jams to a stop. Far out. I might just chuck the parking brake on and go and fix that real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, the brake sensitivity was really weird. And we should be flaps 10, not flaps 5, because that's what we did program in. We'll reset the fuel flow. TCAS can go to TARA. RTO, yep, we're all good. Oh no, far out. We need strobe lights on. Landing lights on, taxi lights off. Going to my takeoff view. Parking brakes off. And we'll just roll out because we're on a bit of a hill and I have the throttles up a little bit. How's the brakes now? That's better. We're not suddenly lurching to a stop. Okay, so a little bit of nose in or down, and we'll get up to 50%. Oh, auto throttle needs to be turned on. Okay, and toga. And we've got a master caution. Why? It's gone. Okay, 80 knots. Passing 100.
B1T.
And here we go.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear coming up. Go flaps 5. And autopilot on. Pretty smooth takeoff, go flaps 1. not take us long to get to 10,000 feet at all. And we'll go flaps 0. Awesome. So we've just got to get up so we can get over that lump of rock. Okay, that's 10,000, so we will lose the landing lights. Whoops. Just bumps my desk, everything kind of wobbled for a bit there. What did we set? Oh, that's already gone. Oh yeah, 12,000 is our transition altitude. Okay, speed at 291, 11,000 feet. We can go seatbelts off. Not going to wait for the transition. Actually, I'm going to put it into standard pressure now, 29.92. And we'll just get up to our cruise altitude of 350. So I'll be back with you once we have achieved that, or we've gotten pretty close to that. We'll do a bit of a weather update in Islamabad. Alrighty, we're about 1,000 feet away from our cruise altitude of 350. There should be a chime got, there it is, always on time. Let's have a look at some weather in Islamabad right now. Go to the iPad. So this is 3 minutes ago. We've got wind 230 at 4 knots, 26 degrees centigrade, and we have got some haze. But there's no warnings. Ceiling of scattered cloud 10,000 feet. Sorry, no ceiling, just scattered cloud at 10,000 feet. Oh, I can't read my meta. So yeah, it should be a pretty uneventful arrival into Islamabad. And what time are we arriving? That is probably the question I should be asking. Let's have a look at the program. So arrival will be 9:55 Zulu. It is currently, where is my time? It is currently 9:03 Zulu, so we've got another 52 minutes until we do arrive into Islamabad. So not a very long flight at all, which is why we're only at 35,000 feet. But we did manage to clear those mountains. You would have seen that in the brief outside view video that we had between 10,000 feet and now. But we will do the same thing again, have some outside video views, bit of music playing, and I'll come back to you once we are ready to prepare for our top-up descent.
I could be the one you talk to when you're feeling down. I could be the one you run to when the moon hits the ground. I can say what I'm feeling, but the words just don't come out. If you ever feel lonely, girl, just know I'll come around. 'Cause I've traveled so far just to get to where you are. And I know that you're broken, but that makes you who you are. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. Look in your eyes. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. 'Cause what I've been dreaming is holding your hand, fighting for the things that we want. Be the rock you lean on, with you by my side. Baby, when we fall, together we'll rise. 'Cause I've traveled so far just to get to where you are. And I know that you're broken, but that makes you who you are. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. I know what you're feeling, I see that the look in your eyes. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. 'Cause what I've been dreaming is giving you my paradise. So pick up the pieces, so pick up the pieces. So pick up the pieces, so pick up the pieces. Show me you mean it tonight.
We're just coming up to 40 nautical miles away from our top of descent, so we better get some figures put into the FMC just to aid our descent down to our approach. So let's have a look at the weather first. I haven't really got much of an update since the last time I chucked this up on stream. This is as of 25 minutes ago. Wind is still showing at 230 at 4 knots, 26 degrees with haze, and scattered cloud down to 10,000 feet. So we'll use that information to put into the FMC. So let's go to descent forecast. Just about to descent now, that's not what we want to do. So what I said the temperature was, 26 degrees centigrade. QNH is 2.9 decimal 9.4, so pretty close to standard. We'll execute on that. Transition altitude is 120 in Pakistan. And we'll go into our legs. What are we going to go down to? It's not really giving us any steps. 5,000 is the next one. So we'll go down to flight level. We'll go 250 to begin with. But we're still 40 miles away from that. Go 240, might activate the decision height as well in 1950 feet. Otherwise we, oops, I didn't put in the QNH 290 decimal 904. Okay, cool, we're ready to descend in about 39 nautical miles. So we'll come back and we'll do that. Okay, we've just started our descent down now on the turn, which is kind of cool. Awesome. So I am just going to show you our arrival plan because it's a bit interesting. So if I bring up our nav display again, then we go down to here and we'll step through. So you can see we come in and then we go all the way back out to that final waypoint, and then we come back again. So there's mountains on either side of our approach, sort of down here and down here. So we do have to go over the airport and turn around and then come back into the land. You can't sort of come in from the side and go in because we'll skim mountains as we go. So that's yeah, that's just not going to happen. So a bit of an interesting approach. It's a lot of fun, but I'll come back once we come down a bit more and start making our way down to approach. just coming down to flight level 180 now. It's looking pretty good. Descent path is good, speed is pretty good. There has been a bit of a weather update, nothing too major, it's actually in our favour. So wind is 270 at 4 knots, so it's almost straight down the runway, which is great news for us. Still have that scatter cloud at 10,000 feet, QNH 290 at decimal 904, so it's only in our favour, which is pretty good. So about 60 nautical miles away from the airport. We will actually cross over in about 20 miles, and then, yeah, like I said, we will do an about turn and come back and land on runway 28 right. Just about 500 feet away from our transition altitude, so I'm going to chuck that in now. It's not much of a difference because it's 0.02 difference in the QNH, and I have slightly changed our flight path. We will still stay within the mountains, but as you can see, instead of going, let's make that bigger. Instead of coming up here and going over the airport, we're actually going to go right beside it, which should be to our left. See if we can see it. Somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. So there's Islamabad airport right there. We'll be parking at this gate right here. But we're going to deviate slightly south of it. And if I bring that nav display back up, so we'll come up this way here, and we'll make that meet that arc and come back around down to meet our glide slope down into 28 right. So it's just a slight change I have made the decision, but we are definitely well clear of the mountains. We're not going to hit anything big, and we should be fine to descend and come down. So down to just about 10,000. We're going to go landing lights on. Seatbelt signs already on. I put them on at around 14,000 feet off camera. But we might even activate our ILS now as well, get that all ready. Give the crew a ding for no reason at all. And we'll actually put in our final descent altitude, which is, according to the charts, 3,700 feet. Let's get that down. What are we at now? We're at 10,000 now. I think I want us to descend a little bit more than that. So descend at 1,500. Well, not 23. I'll go 1,800 feet per minute. I want to be at 5,000 feet pretty soon. I might drop our speed down to 230 as well. It's not often I have to manually add these values in, but I feel like doing it with speed brake as well. Otherwise, we're not getting down anytime soon. So I have got the speed brake out. And once we hit that decel, we'll get some flaps out as well. Okay, let's go flaps down to 1. And we can lose the speed brake as well. Okay, let's go flaps to 5. Still have the speed brake out. Actually arm that. We should be right getting our speed down. And as always, I have forgotten. Yep, it's telling me off. Need to select our speed. So we're coming at 144 knots, flaps 30. Excellent. And we actually will hit approach now as well. Sweet, it has selected the correct CRS. It said 279 the FMC on while we're programming, but now it's saying 278, which is perfect. And we'll go flaps to 10. We have no visibility in front of us whatsoever. We cannot see the airport. Oh, actually, we will be able to. We have got the diamonds starting to line up now. Okay, just under 10 miles away. Is it going to pick up the approach? Okay, there it is. It has. Fantastic. Alrighty, let's go gear down. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And we'll go auto brake to 2. Spoilers are armed. We are looking good. Can't see much in front of us. Visibility is 3 1/8 miles, so did expect this type of visual. Oops, no, not that one. That one there. Adjusting the wrong thing again. Okay, go flaps to 25, and once they're out, we'll go speed to 154. Was that 25? Yeah, it is. Okay, speed down to 154. Okay, I can see the runway lights up ahead. Nice and bright, right there.
1,000.
Continue. Alrighty, flaps 30, speed 144. Not the best of visibility, but it's fine.
500.
Continue. Oh, this is really
400.
this is really difficult. Going to leave the autopilot on for as long as I can, as always. We're coming in too high.
300. Approaching minimums.
Continue. Yeah, I'm losing autopilot. We're way too high. That is not vector incorrectly. Shut up. And we'll lose the...
Sync rate.
Yeah, I know.
Sync rate.
There we go.
Sync rate.
Shut up.
30. 20. 10.
And touchdown. 2 in reverse. Bit wobbly. And manual braking. Okay, stow reverses. Awesome. Welcome to Islamabad. Islamabad. I don't know how to say it properly. Sorry. Okay, let's lose our flaps and the speed brake. And we also need to lose the strobe lights, landing lights, turn on the taxi lights, and we'll take the first right turn here. And we better get the APU on as well. So where are we going? Perfect. pretty smooth landing considering I had to nosedive a little bit because for some reason the ILS was just descending us way too late and couldn't really tell until we were closer to the runway. But that's fine, we come down and we touch down without any alarms. It might have been gate 8. No, it was gate 8. Let's turn into gate 8. Oh, those frickin' light markers puncturing all my tyres. We'll go taxi lights off and we'll drop thrust. And we'll stop about there. Okay, parking brakes on. We need to get the APU gen on and shut down. Do need the chocks, and we better request a ground power card as well. Beacon light can go off also, and let's see, did I get the right gate? I think I did. We'll go air blue again. Sweet, those staircases will come from somewhere. They're coming from there. Okay, this is not the one that I programmed, that's okay. Anyway, we're here. Anyway, that's us. Welcome to Islamabad. I hope you did enjoy the flight, and thank you very much for watching along. Also, again, a whole lot of new subscribers have joined the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I have a bit of a milestone that I'm trying to hit by the end of this month. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you just look at my numbers, you'll be able to work it out anyway. It's still very, very low, but keep those subscriptions coming. Definitely appreciate that. And probably can lose the seatbelts since the staircases are there. Yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the new subscribers. If you're not subscribed, thank you for watching all the same. It is always appreciated. And there are 2 videos coming out this coming weekend. One, we're back in the Airbus, and another one, we're doing another 787-9 flight down in the, we're doing a trans-Tasman flight from Melbourne to Christchurch. So it's a bit of a 3.5 to 4 hour flight in that bird. Again, I want to thank you very much for watching, and until next time guys, we'll see you very soon.